Glasgow versus Edinburgh in the round-up show. Who came out on top?
It was the Manky Mob side of Glasgow, the Soap Dodgers, the dirty, stinking child molesters. And in case you don't know what side that is, it's the green side. But the blue side didn't come out much better, to be honest. Dodging their taxes, club going under, getting 2 men sent off against Hibernian, dropping 2 points as well. I don't know if there was any toilet water on display at Easter Road, but I mean, watching Rangers on Saturday looked like toilet water, man. They were fucking horrendous all the way. Meanwhile, in the league, bad result for Jack Ross. Just a shite week for some people in general, you know what I mean? Like Dundee United, that's 14 goals now they've conceded in the last 3 games. Horrendous stat. It's just not getting any better for Jack Ross, and I'm pretty sure it's going to get worse for him next week when they take on Celtic. But yeah, all joking aside, we love the Soap Dodgers, we love the Tax Dodgers, but we don't love the kiddie fiddlers, right? We ain't willing to...
That's a line that is too far.
That's a line we ain't willing to cross. But yeah, let's round up the action in League 2.
I feel that hype to all this shite. And that's pretty much it. Woo! An Athletic 1. Stirling Albion 2.
I'm not disrespecting any of these teams, but do any of these results mean anything? Like, do you look at a certain result here and go, oh, that's a good result?
Well, I picked Bonnie Rig Rose to win the league, and they lost 2-0 to Albion Rovers, so...
It's never good when you lose to Albion Rovers,
Nope.
But...
East 5 beat 4-4, Elgin drew with Stranraer, and Stenhouse Muir get beat 3-1 by Dumbarton. Let's take a wee look at the league, That's what it means for the league. Dumbarton are fucking flying.
I think Dumbarton are one of the teams I picked to win this.
You picked fucking 9 out of 10.
No, I picked Forfar and Dumbarton, I'm pretty sure.
I know you definitely picked 4-4, like, so... How's that going for you? But the Dumbarton lead for me is 5. I picked Bonnie Rig Rose. They're doing alright.
Can you get a train to Dumbarton?
Yeah, there's Dumbarton West and Dumbarton Central.
I might go to a Dumbarton game next week.
Why were you getting the train from Ballybeen, you fucking dick?
And on that note, let's move on to League 1.
Woo! League 1's games are as follows.
You just gave it my location there to all the people that want to kill me. Remember that guy that wanted... What's his name? Big John?
Big Graham.
Big Graham, aye.
Big Graham, your ass on it here.
Big Graham will be searching Ballybeen for me. Right, let's move on to League 1. Airdrieonians 2, Alloa Athletic 0, FC Edinburgh 0, Falkirk 3, Kelty Hearts 0, Dunfermline 0, Montrose 2, Clyde 1. I like Clyde just for the Clyde Bank Super Scoreboard show, which has not been uploaded today for some reason, by the way. So let me know, guys, was it cancelled or what? Because I wanted to hear the reaction to Robbie Nielsen having a wee complaint about the officials in Scotland. They're not strong, especially when you go to Glasgow. They're not strong. Very weak. Peterhead 1, Queen of the South 4. Nice to see Dumbarton, and not Dumbarton, nice to see Dunfermline, Dane Shite. Well, I was going to say Dane Shite, actually. Right, never mind. We're sitting second. 2 big Dunfermline YouTubers in the Scotland land of YouTube. What do you make of them?
One knows his stuff, but is pish. One doesn't know his stuff and is way pisher.
Well, who's who?
I'd say Ben 1885 doesn't know his stuff, like.
Does he not? He's got good presentation, though.
Hitler had good presentation, how'd that work for him?
It was weird about Ben 1885. He looks about 12, but acts about 62. It's a bit weird.
His wee bonnet.
His wee bonnet and his wee Tornix caramel wafer. But big respect to Ben, I want to see the guy back making fids. Hopefully, I don't know, mental illness, hopefully he can fight back. If Tyson Fury can do it, you know what I mean? Just put the cocaine away and you can come back fighting, mate. Maybe you can even win a couple of world titles.
Like, we're talking about Ben 1885, no some drug dealing gypsy.
It's the same shit, isn't it? Like, really? I mean...
That's why he's gave up the YouTube. He's selling gear. But anyway, here's the league table. Kelty Hearts, who I predicted to win the league. Yeah, that's not.
What's that other guy called? David
Buick.
David Buchanan.
It's David Buick, you fucking dick.
Buchanan?
It's Buick, you fucking dick. That's Chris Buchanan.
Right. Where's Chris Morton? Chris is Morton TV. I tried to get him on the show. I've got him on Xbox, but can't seem to get him to come on the channel.
No. Peterhead 9th, Alloa 8th, Montrose 7th, Queen of the South 6th, Edinburgh 5th, Falkirk 4th, Clyde 3rd.
Do you think there's any Peterhead fans out there? Do you think it's a people doing like Peterhead match reviews? I might do one next week.
Is it not fucking mad though that people support like a Peterhead and that's it? That's as good as it. Alright, I know they can support Scotland there, but for 20 years it was pish.
Fucking Peterhead, we're getting better results in Scotland.
You know, but Airdrie, what do you make of Airdrie? They're gonna cement that, aren't
Our wee home side, our wee hometown, Airdrie. Fucking, you know what?
they? Why do we not support Airdrie?
Because we're glory hunting bastards, I don't know. You tell me.
Well, you tell me. Right, let's move on to the chat.
No, wait, you brought it up actually. Why don't we support Airdrie?
I don't know, because
Because it's a shithole full of fucking smelly bastards and stabbings, right? That's why we don't support
and you're
Airdrie.
half of that, right? Anyway, Arbroath 1, Queen's Park 2, Cove Rangers 1, Ayr 2.
Same could be said for Glasgow, by the way, but anyway, moving on.
Hamilton 0, Raith Rovers 2, Greenock Morton 0, Dundee 0. We had a Friday game, look at this, Partick Thistle 4, Inverness.
My tip to win the league, Partick Thistle, doing well. Up the Thistle, moon the Thistle. I don't know, I mean, even if they win the league, it's not like I get any money, like, but bragging rights, that's what it's all about at this
You
stage.
get hee-haw, but it's Ayr from Partick for Dundee, Queen's Park, Raith, Inverness, Greenock Morton, Hamilton, Cove and Arbroath. Arbroath, what did they do?
Cove not really having it their own way this season in Arbroath, yeah. Kicked off this campaign with 2 draws.
Is
followed
Brian
up with
Rice
2
still
defeats.
Hamilton manager?
Fuck no, he's been gone ages.
So is it then?
I don't know. But he's winless, whoever it is.
Yeah, I don't have much faith for Hamilton in the future.
See, Hamilton, I genuinely believe like they could never go back up in the next, like, say, 10 years. I just don't really view Hamilton. Like, see, Dundee, I feel like Dundee are always going to be candidates to go up. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying they're going up this season,
Yeah,
but I feel like they'll always... I can just never imagine Dundee getting relegated for the championship. I always see them pushing towards the top half of it.
Yeah.
Whereas, see, kind of the same way Inverness, Caledonian Thistle. But for some reason, I don't really get that with Hamilton.
Yeah, Inverness haven't been in the top flight in, what, like 6 years?
I know, but I've got a feeling, see if Hamilton get relegated, I think you'll never see them again. Because we're fucking Hamilton.
Because we're fucking Hamilton. But guess what, guys? It's time to move on.
To the league that matters.
No, the league table, the league results.
League results. Right, let's talk about the big game first. It was at Easter Road. It was Hibernian 2, Rangers 2, CG and Ovo was speaking about this with his wee blue tinted specs on, and I just want to say, CG and Ovo, you talk shite, mate. That's pretty much it. That's
Elaborate, what did he get wrong? Everything?
Well, pretty much every decision here, right? He says that there's no way that the Tavernier penalty on Bashuri wasn't. He says there's no way that was a pen because Hanlon was all over Tavernier. Incorrect, right? Tavernier is actually already all over Bashuri, and Tavernier's already pulled Bashuri down to the ground before Paul Hanlon even lays a finger on Tavernier when he jumps for the ball. So, just going by his logic, that's wrong. Now, I'm not saying it was a penalty. I don't think I wouldn't have given a penalty for either of them. To me,
I don't think it was a penalty, right?
Plus, they were actually contesting the ball, right? They were contesting for the ball. The ball was coming towards them, and they were contesting it, right? The Rangers penalty, the ball was at fucking David Marshall's feet, right? Colak was never getting that. I don't want to hear excuses. I don't think the Hibs penalty was a penalty, but I will say it was more of a penalty than the Rangers.
But seeing you look at the Tav thing, it's like, seeing you slow it down like they do, the ref doesn't have that.
That's not the point.
No, that's my point.
Yeah.
Because Hanlon's jumping all over Tav, but that looks worse slowed down, even though what he's doing is legal.
Alright, okay.
And when Tav's grabbing the guy in front of him a bit, but when you slow it down, it all looks worse.
But CJ Novos had seen it slowed down. He's not
I think if that goes to VAR, they probably would give a penalty.
He's saying they wouldn't. He says if VAR was in, it'd be free kick to Rangers.
It would never be a free kick.
How would it be free kick to Rangers when Tavernier's committing a foul before Hanlon's even done anything?
No, but even if you think both for a foul, the thing Tav's doing is worse than the Hanlon thing.
Yeah, I know.
So at best, they would cancel each other out.
But personally, I don't think it was a penalty because it's just a ball into the fucking box, really, isn't it? I mean, that happens all the time. You see that shit all the time, right? Cameras just don't pick up on it. People jostle and pull each other in the box, like every single corner and free kick. It happens all the time. See if you're going to give a penalty for that. Literally, you'd be given a penalty. You get multiple penalties a game. So, I don't think it was a penalty, but I'd say it was more of a penalty than the one Rangers got. So,
yeah, the Kolak getting brought down.
He throws himself to the ground, come on. And I mean, it's daffy Bashuri. You shouldn't have touched him in the first place, right? I get that. But that...
We had instances in the PSV game, though, where Kolak was like through and they were actually pulling him back. It's still not a penalty, but...
That was more of a penalty than this one.
Exactly,
Kolak could have actually got to that ball. That was definitely more of a penalty than the one... But I don't know. Did Kolak go down in that instance? He didn't you know?
No, he kind of like stopped him. I'm like, what the fuck?
See, that's the thing. Like, football almost promotes cheating because if you don't go down, you ain't going to get fuck all. And if you do go down, you've got a chance of getting something. So, but nah, for me, I don't think either of them were penalties. Like, but I thought the Rangers penalty was very soft. Like, I mean, you can't tell me that was.
Yeah.
And people's in Gio and CJ Novo saying it should have been a red card because he was last man and goal scoring opportunity.
Well, Gio did retract that in the post-match thing, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah. He said he shouldn't have been a red.
Well, I mean, fair enough. Like, but CJ Novo with his blue tinted specs on. Didn't they
Second half, Martin Boyle, Tav pushed I actually thought McLaughlin's position for this goal was horrendous.
I'd need to see it. I thought the game was horrendous, right? People were going to say it was a good game. It wasn't a good game. It was a game full of fucking incidents and bad refereeing decisions.
That's all you need. It's like Hearts Hibs from a few years ago. Lennon got wiped out and it's all that mattered.
A couple of players got punched and... yeah, and looking at it back, like the Lundstrom thing's definitely not a red. Like, I think in the review I said it's not a red. Like, but I could kind of see like why you'd be a bit annoyed. He only got a yellow, but it's not a red. It's just like an orange in my opinion. Which ain't a red.
Yeah, like we've seen.
No, you.
What's his name? Trippier did De Bruyne, and that was way worse. That was fucking like knee high. No attempt to win the ball. Like I know you can say about but at least the way Lundstrom's went for this, you could argue he's went for the ball, even though he clearly hasn't.
He hasn't, like, he's just...
I know, but you see my point.
But no, it depends. Like, they always freeze it. You can freeze any tackle, and if you freeze it at a specific point, it'll look fucking horrendous. It was like that Ryan Porteous one last year with Rangers, right? See, depending on what image you see, it looks a horrible tackle.
Yep.
But see when you see it like or like just live, it's actually not that bad. That's why I thought anyway. So
Morelos is one. Yeah.
Because we're not Lundstrom in that game last year committed a similar sort of shot. Remember, like it was not in the first couple minutes. Lundstrom like just dived out with his leg.
He's been sent off quite a lot.
No, he never got sent off.
I know, but I'm saying he got sent off against the last.
But that's what I'm saying.
Season.
Like, depending on where you freeze it, any tackle can look bad. So
Morelos, though, I mean, even if you don't think this is a red, it's fucking stupid. Isn't it?
The more I see it, like I don't think it looks that bad. Like, but
it is stupid. Isn't it?
He is trying to elbow him though. Like, so. I mean, just because he doesn't connect, does that mean it's not? Like, just kind of slap him a bit, like. But just because he doesn't, like, if you try and shoot someone and you miss, does that mean you shouldn't get a jail sentence? You know, like
get lesser jail sentence, so therefore it should be just a yellow.
Orange card again, 2 oranges.
And yeah, Josh Campbell sinks Rangers at the end.
Good goal. I definitely. But I actually blame Goldson here. The balls. I think Goldson could take this one in the face and keep the win for Rangers, but he decided to move it away.
I'm sick of fucking jobbers like Goldson. That's a lot of fucking goals he's cost us. Good goals. Goals that actually mean something. But we move on. Pish game, but points apiece. Jack Ross pumped 3-0 by St Mirren. Curtis Main. Main man. He's averaging a lot of goals every 90 minutes, isn't he?
He has eyes. They're no bad. He's man.
He's the man. Jack Ross, how long will he last? I mean, I think
very long based on this. Like,
I think it'd be weird if he gets sacked after the Celtic game, because can you really expect much?
No, probably not.
But if there's a game to turn it around, it is that. You know, would bounce back, like, if we can get something against Celtic. But I doubt it. Is it at Tannadice? I think it is at Tannadice. Against Celtic, so maybe they will bounce back. Kevin Van Veen sunk Levy with a penalty. Shite game. Motherwell somehow sit on 9 points.
Kevin Van Veen, no joint top goal scorer in the league, 3 goals.
Is it not mad that fucking Motherwell are a point behind Rangers?
He's averaging a goal every 0.7.
Motherwell are above Hearts.
I know. That's what it is. So
is it? It is what it is.
What do you want me to do? Cry about it? Like, I mean,
I would.
Right, fuck.
Ross County though beat Kelly. What a game this was! I think Derek McKinns was rightfully pissed off about the red card. You seen it? We seen it? I seen it. Should have been a red in that first half. Fucking scissor tackle.
So it didn't really matter because they went down to 10 men anyway and they still won. So.
Aye, but it was the same guy. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Fuck off with that pish. If he gets sent off in the 31st minute, it means a lot more in the 81st minute. When oh come on, what the fuck? What?
I know, I get you, like, but did Ross County not score after getting the man sent off?
Aye.
Alright, well.
Aye, but if Kelly are playing against 9 men, or 10, fuck, I'm just used to 9. I mean, if they're playing against 10 men for 60 minutes, it's better than 9 minutes.
Fair enough. I'll take that point. I retract that statement.
Ah, you dipshit. Final game of Saturday, St Johnstone 0, Aberdeen 1, wonder goal, is it? What?
Aye, Leighton Clarkson, lovely free kick. I believe that's his second goal from outside the box. Both goals have been screamers, to be fair, so it'll be interesting to see if Aberdeen can keep him on loan from Liverpool. I doubt they're going to be able to, get the money to, get a transfer going, but maybe they can extend his loan. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe, he said he's enjoying his football, Aberdeen, though, so maybe he will be interested in a permanent move.
Tell you what, Liverpool might need to recall him.
Well, based on their league form, they might. Then we moved into Sunday. It was the other big game in the Glasgow versus Edinburgh doubleheader. Unfortunately, there was no strong referees in this match, but there was about 58,000 smelly bastards, and that's what led Celtic to a 2-0 win over Heart of Midlothian. It was Kyogo Furuhashi doing what Kyogo does best, really, scoring a tap-in. Just no one gets near him, especially when Toby Sibbick's in defence. Recipe for disaster. Maida crossed it in across the 6-yard box, and Kyogo's there. Just
See, to be honest, right, I get what Robbie Nielsen's getting at. There definitely is an element of corruption, right? But see, at the end of the day,
you don't think? I mean,
there's those two getting sent off did not change the outcome of this game. Hearts,
well,
concede a very sloppy goal.
Well, you say that though, but I mean, it was like a couple of minutes to go, and it was 1-0. There's always a chance, I think.
Yes, albeit Hearts were pressuring a bit, right? But what? In the 90th minute, Hearts are suddenly going to go, we need to go for this here. Why not fucking go for it in like the 75th? Fucking hate that mentality. Same way Aberdeen against Celtic, they fucking just don't even attempt.
Well, Nielsen says they went there with the intent of getting a win at Parkhead.
Fucking Joe Hart hasn't even had to do anything this season.
Then 2 men sent off, Alex Cochrane and Toby Sibbick. I mean, the only consolation here for Hearts is it was 2 fucking donkeys that got sent off. 2 worst players on the pitch, got their marching orders, so I mean, they're going to miss the next game. That'll be no loss at all. And then it was Giamakis scoring a fortunate goal. I think this will go down as an own goal because Giamakis' shot was actually going wide of the target before it hit Nielsen and then crawled in. So, I mean, it's kind of mad that Celtic have got 4 wins out of 4, they've got a plus 11 goal difference, but I don't think they've been that good.
No.
Apart from Kelly, Aberdeen, they were alright, but they weren't.
Even against Kelly, I know they scored 5, but Kelly were just fucking.
Ross County, they were a bit fortunate. I mean, they left it very late. Could have easily dropped points there, then Hearts, I mean, you can say as dominant as Celtic were, but I mean, they were always 1 goal away from dropping points.
It's safe to say, Rangers and Celtic just, Rangers have been worse than Celtic, but they haven't really hit the heights and they're still fucking top.
Aye, well, we'll just wait. I think I'm tipping Motherwell to win the league, fuck it.
The team couldn't fucking stay up in the Electricity League.
See, I think about it, why would I ever say Motherwell's getting relegated when they've got fucking Stephen O'Donnell? How can a team with Stephen O'Donnell get relegated?
Kelly did. Nobody moved.
He moved.
Aye, but he was the reason.
No, he wasn't. The reason was they got rid of Steve Clark.
Anyway, league table.
Some black dude took over.
Here we go. League table.
Yeah, so here we go. League table then. Kelly and Dundee United both on 1 point apiece. The only 2 teams in the league not to pick up a win so far. But then we have St Johnstone in 10th. Ross County in 9th after picking up the win against Kilmarnock. Hibernian in 8th. I'm pretty sure I predicted Hibs to finish 8th this season, so stop the count. Livingston in 7th place. Then we have St Mirren in 6th. Aberdeen in 5th. Hearts in 4th. Motherwell in 3rd. Did anyone really think, I know it's early days, but I don't think anyone was predicting Motherwell and St Mirren to be in the top 6.
No.
So, definitely not there.
I'm actually surprised that Mirren are in the top 6, considering their start to the season, but they won the last 2 games.
Then we have Rangers in 2nd place and Celtic leading the way in 1st. I mean, looking at the league table, you can't really take too much of it into consideration, because I still feel like with Kilmarnock, they've played both old firms, so I don't think you can look too much into it, but it's looking.
I can see St Johnstone going down.
Well, I think everybody could see that, to be fair.
No, I don't mean I could see. I think it's just definitely going to happen.
You think Dundee United are too good?
Well, I mean, they could go down, but I think they've actually got a pretty good team.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're struggling. Could maybe Jack Ross get sacked? Never mind Dundee United going down. Could Jack Ross maybe go?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and anyway, in terms of the top goal scorers in the league so far, we've got Kyogo Furuhashi on free, Bojan Miovski on free, and Kevin Fanfeen on free. Interestingly, I was looking at his goal scoring stats. You have Scott Arfield with 2 shots and 2 goals, and you also have Josh Campbell with 2 shots and 2 goals. So the accuracy from those lads are pretty good. I mean, maybe Rangers just need to start Scott Arfield, because at the moment, every time he shoots, he scores.
Yeah. Don't see why he couldn't. Wait. Scott Arfield. Top man. Why no? Well, I mean, he might have to, like, because a lot of players suspended, even though I think they're all getting rescinded. They are one game. I believe that Morelos and Lundstrom will be back for the Old Firm, but I don't think Morelos will be starting the Old Firm.
You don't know?
No.
Of course they won't. Fuck.
Be Antonio. Antonio Cesaro. Closing thoughts though. Midweek. Quick preview of the European games. Go for it.
I'm going to go with... I don't want this to happen, but I think PSV will have too much for Rangers. Rangers haven't really shown me anything this season, to be fair, that they're going to beat PSV.
Yeah.
I thought the best Rangers have played this season is probably the first half against PSV, to be honest.
It wasn't that special.
It wasn't that great. I don't know, I haven't seen the game where Rangers... I haven't seen any evidence that Rangers are going to turn up and have enough to beat PSV. People keep looking at that USG game. I didn't think that was a great game.
The best I've seen Rangers play this season...
Honest to God, hold on here. See if Rangers...
It's the second half against West Ham, which is a friendly.
See if Rangers don't get that penalty, right? And it was a penalty, right? But let's be real. The guy should never have done that. It's literally almost like he had Rangers in his bet.
I know.
See if he doesn't give away that penalty, right, before half time. Do Rangers go through?
Probably not.
Did you see anything in that first half? It didn't
Well,
look
they could have
so.
got 2, to be fair. Like, I know what you mean, but...
Well, I remember I was waiting on them for money and they did not look like scoring.
I know, but 2 goals. It's not asking the fucking world.
Do you think
like...
they would have went through, though?
It would have been close, like 50-50 call. That team were shite.
Because Rangers were mesmerising first half, weren't they?
Oh, they were. Mesmerising. I
Mesmerising.
twirled my body, man.
12 my body doing.
Right, anyway, go for it, what is it?
Anyway, I'm going to go PSV to go through. I don't want it to happen, but I've still got Rangers to qualify in one of my bets, but I just don't see it happening. I think I say that for Rangers to go through, I felt like they needed to win at Ibrox, and they didn't, so... Yeah, Hearts... I think we'll beat Zurich if Nielsen picks the right team. If Halkett's back, then I am confident. If Halkett's not back and we have to go with fucking Toby Sibic in defence, then I am less confident. I want to see attack-minded players in the starting 11. I don't want to see defensive-minded players in attacking positions. That just, we need to win the game. So let's go with Shankland. Let's go with Boyce. Let's go with Mackay. Let's go with Forrest. Let's go with players that can score goals, create goals. And I believe if we play those 4, we'll create loads of chances. And I think we'll do enough to beat Zurich, the Swiss champs. That's the ones. And I think that's it, isn't it, really?
I mean, Dundee United are well long gone.
Dundee United and Motherwell, what they doing during the
Shout
weekend?
out to Linfield and Shamrock Rovers.
Yeah.
What are they going to do?
I think Linfield will go through. I think Shamrock, we already know what's happening.
Alright, guys, that'll do it for the roundup show. We'll be back for the reviews of the games. Until then,
Peace!
woo!